Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome back to the first video in 2023. We are here with an updated version of my Dark Necrofear deck. It's been a while since I uploaded a upgraded version of the Dark Necrofear deck, so let's go right into it with the deck profile. That didn't change from the last time. 2 times the Curse Necrofear. 2 times the Dark Necrofear, of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be a Dark Necrofear deck. Then 2 times the Archfiend Empress. Then 2 times the Lost Monsters for our level 8 lineup. Abominable Unchained Soul. 2 of those, because they are very good. Then we continue with 2 Doom Shaman, also seen in the last video. Only 2 now. In the last video it was 3, I guess. 2 Doom Shamans. Then one Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, because it's also a Gemini monster, and if you watch the previous deck profile, you're gonna know why we're gonna run some Gemini monsters in here, because Doom Shaman is also a Gemini monster. We continue, one of the newest best support cards in my opinion for Fiend type decks or Fiend type monsters, the Salamander Catalyzer from Darkwing Blast, probably well known now in the Dark World decks, but also comes in very handy here because the deck can be a bit bricky with all the level 8s, and if you have him on the hand, it comes in very handy, so don't brick that often as before, or as we did before. Okay, continue with the Dark Spirit of Malice. Very nice for a bit of rotation and recycle cards. Then 2 times Dark Spirit of Banishment, the same thing as the Dark Spirit of Malice, except a little bit of a different effect. 2 times the Fiendish Renew Warrior to get our needed cards into the grave wherever our level 8 monsters or the Dark Spirit of Banishment. Then the best Fiend type monster ever, Tour Guide from the Underworld, 3 times to go easily in our rank 3 Xyz Dante. Then, you know probably, Dark Necrofear is a Yami Bakura monster, or the signature monster of Yami Bakura, so I thought, why don't we run 1 SiCaTra? At least it was used by Kyber, but you know, it's a charm monster. 1 SiCaTra, finally off the ban list, very nice. 1 SiCaTra. 1, that's a Bakura card. 1 Morphing Char. And 1 Morphing Char number 2. Each of the Morphing Chars. I found it very fitting if in a Bakura type deck. And all the Morphing Chars, you know, no one is expecting this one. Could be a little bit of problem with the Morphing Char if you play against Dark World. Wouldn't be that good of a choice to put it in the main deck, but I thought the 3 Chars in a Bakura deck fits very well. Okay, that's already it for the monster lineup. So, up to the spells, of course. 1 Change of Heart. Yeah, I guess I don't have to say much about it. 1 Foolish Burial. 1 Monster Reborn. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. 1 Triple Tactics Talent. You don't have to, but I pulled one from Magnificent Maven, so I put it in here. 2 times Trade-In. 2 times Dark Spirit's Mastery. 2 times the Dark Sanctuary Protection, if we somehow don't get in our place too easily. That's actually again it for the spells. Not that many spells. The traps. 3 times the Dark Sacrifice. Kind of a negate card, and also allows us to send a level 3 or lower fiend type monster from our deck to the grave, and we want our not a fiend type monster, a dark monster, level 3 dark monster from deck to the grave, and we want our dark monsters in the grave, of course. Then to actually summon our Gemini monsters properly, the Gemini Ablation. This allows us in either main phase, in your or your opponent's main phase, to discard a card, and you can special summon a Gemini monster from your deck, which gains its effect immediately. So you don't have to summon the Gemini monster again. If you summon it with Gemini Ablation, it's instantly got its effect, and you can use it in the next turn. Or a lifesaver. You know, if you have no monsters, you can special summon one monster from your deck even in your opponent's turn with that card. If he doesn't negate that, of course. Continue. World Legacy's secret, or the secret of the World Legacy. This is just in here to special summon level 5 or higher monsters back from the grave. I have no intention to play any Mech Knight cards in this deck. And the last card for the deck, for the main deck, is Escape from the Dark Dimension. If somehow some cards get banished, or some of a monster get banished, we can special summon them back. Exactly. That's it for the main deck. The main deck has 45 cards, not 40 cards, 45. Of course, you can go down easily to 40 if you remove the charm monsters. Okay, continue with the Ixo deck. Ixo deck number 38. The Hope Harbinger Titan Galaxy thing. I can't remember the English word for that. Number 38. 1 Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon from the, as also seen in the last video, 1 Galaxy Eyes full metal dragon, photon dragon thing. Okay, still I don't know the English name of this one, but you know it. 1 Galaxy Eyes Cipher Blade Dragon, because it's easily to rank up with all of those. And the final Galaxy Eyes monster, Galaxy Eyes Cipher X Dragon. Then 1 Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. Got to run it because it's probably one of the best Xyz monsters ever. Then also a new card released in Darkwing Blast, YuGiOh. Don't know the English name that good. Let's keep it with YuGiOh. Then, of course, 1 Dingirsu Orcust Evening Star. You got to run that. And if you run Dingirsu, you got to run number 84, the Pain Gainer, because you can rank up on him with Dingirsu. And finally, 1 number 77, the 7 Sins, because you can rank up to him with number 84, Pain Gainer. Then 1 Zombie Vampire. Of course, 1 Dante, that's why we have Tour Guide and the other level 3 monsters in here. To start our combos with Dante, only one. I tried playing 2 Dante, but 1 is enough. Then 1 Chinzo Layer. yeah, Chinzo Layer. It has a nice effect, and we got to play a lot of face-up trap cards, so we can actually use all of his effects. And no one is expecting this one, so it's a cool card. And the last 2 are the classic OTK combo, number 97 Draglubion and number 100 the Namaron Dragon. This comes in play, of course, with the number 38. You special summon Draglubion, activates Draglubion's effect. You can only target these 2. Special summon Namaron Dragon, attach number 38 to him as a material, and then he has, if you have other Xyz monsters out there, he has a lot more ATK, but he has at least 9,000 ATK. That's enough to one-shot your opponent. Okay, that's the extra deck. Side deck, of course, we always feature a side deck on our deck profiles, and our camera is a little bit off to the side. Side deck, we have additional Gemini monsters, another Doom Shaman, and another Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, just in case you want to play more Gemini monsters. We play 1 Darkness Neosphere, just as a surprise card. And this deck doesn't like if our cards get banished, so I run also 2 Chaos Hunters because it stops the opponent from banishing cards. Another Fiendish Reno Warrior. Then 1 Predator Plant Trivio Verotum for a Super Poly target. 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Haha, I got the name right in English. 1 Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Oh my god, it's a long name. 1 number 23 Lancelot Dark Knight of the Underworld. Very cool card, very underrated card in my opinion. And the final extra deck card for in our side is the Pilgrim Reaper. If you want to go to deck out your opponent, because we run the 3 Char monsters, and with that you can actually deck out your opponent. 1 Mind Control. Then the 2 Super Polies. Why are the Super Polies in the side deck? Well, that's a very easy reason why that is so, because I don't own any Super Polies in English or in German. I have only OCG Super Polies, and as you know, on locals or local tournaments, it's not allowed to play with OCG cards. That's why in the side deck, if you have TCG versions, you should definitely run these in the main deck, alongside with the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon and the Predator Plant Trivio Verotum, because it's very good. So, that being said, the last 2 cards for the side deck again is the Escape from the Dark Dimension. As I said earlier, this deck doesn't like it when its cards get banished. That's why we run Chaos Hunter and also another 2 copies of this one to get our banished monsters back if we need it, or at least they don't get even banished if you play Chaos Hunter then in the main deck. Alright, so much talking. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Try it out, this deck. It's fun to play. It works really well, as it's not that bricky as it was before. It works a lot better now. I really enjoyed playing it, and if you have any suggestions or whatever, please let me know in the comments down below if you like it or if you don't like it. And then my usual words, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.